Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's reading, we're doing what about your life is getting so much attention and why? And we have here three beautiful pals. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What's happening? We have here pile number 1 with the highlighter. New deck alert. And then we have here pile number 2 with the Palo Santo that I was just burning. And pile number 3 with the lighter. Please pause the video if needed. Let me put these up for you guys. Let's go. So for the viewers that picked pile number 1, For the viewers that picked pile number 1 with the highlighter, let's find out what about your life is getting so much attention and why. And right off the bat, I heard Aries. Okay, somebody's favorite color could be pink. You could be an Aries watching this. You could be a woman watching this. And if not, it's okay. You can also be someone that's addicted to tarot readings. Why did I hear that? Oh my god, you probably love tarot readings, alright? I heard Gemini, Libra rising, Aquarius. Venus and Leo. I don't know why I heard Venus and Leo. Venus and Gemini. Okay, so let's find out here. What about your life is getting so much attention? So yeah, I got a new Rider-Waiter because you guys know that my dogs ate the last one. And yeah, these are my favorite cards. Let's see here. What about my pal's life? It's getting... Let's go. Ooh! Pile number 1. The Hierophant. Someone can have... Okay, right away, all the attention is going towards your career. But I also see here like a lot of attention for yourself. That's why I got Venus and Leo. But if you're not a Venus and Leo, you could be a rising in Leo. There's something very magnetic, very attention grabbing about you. People can assume that you live like a really perfect life, pile number 1, but all attention is going towards your career, your creative pursuits, and basically who you are as a person. You're coming off as very fun to be around, or even like very intellectual or inspiring. I also get here like a focus on the relationships, and if you're single watching this, it could be even the relationship with your family, with your kids, but there's something like really like significant about your relationship or your close people. Okay, something about movement. Maybe like you guys are moving, or there's some recent movement or vacation or traveling happening, or you just came from a vacation traveling. If not, it can be like someone here is traveling. But I also get here like a lot of attention is going towards the career again. You can be like someone in the justice system. If you're not a creative, you could be in the justice system. You can be someone that works in the courts of law. Somebody could have just been successful with a settlement here. This is for some, not all. But your career is like the most attention thing right now. Like your career or what you do for a living or even a hobby. Because it's like something about like people are curious for your future. People cannot wait for your future. People cannot wait to see what's going to happen with you. Let's see here. What else about my pile? What about my pile is getting so much attention right now? What about my pile? Again, an offer, a love proposition. I think your family is very like involved in something here. Your family could be highly involved in something or highly curious about something. I don't know if maybe you guys try to have a more private life, but like you can't because like everybody's in your business. Page of Cups upright. Someone here could be also a Pisces. You could be dating like a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio rising. Um, yeah, I think that something about here, you got like a very promising future. And even if you don't believe so, other people see that. And I feel like your whole life is literally attention. Like, it's getting attention. Everything about you is getting attention. Maybe you're like the youngest of your family, or like the oldest of your family, or you've been the most successful out of your whole entire family recently. You could be moving from another country, or you could be moving back to your home country or where your family's at, or away. It's the opposite here. You can also be the only creative in your family. So if this resonates, if not, it's fine. But you could be the only creative or the only one that like has something going on for themselves. You could also be someone that dresses very uniquely or has like a different type of style or aesthetic. Something about you is just very interesting. I think your life itself is very interesting. I feel like people always want to figure things out. People always want to ask questions. Even people you don't talk about or talk to, um, they could be highly interested in your life. Your mother, I heard mother, the mother here could be talking a lot. You probably have a mother that brags a lot about you. And I heard you might not even talk to the mom. So someone here doesn't talk to their mom, but the mom brags a lot about them. And if not, it's the opposite. You have a good relationship with your mom, but you just don't know that she be bragging about you and she talks a lot about you. Or you probably do know. It's just something about your life that seems so perfect with the temperance that just makes everybody and everything like just really. And then the devil here, this is giving very much family, blood connection, ties. I also heard that all attention is on you because maybe you came out of like an addiction or a really bad toxic relationship and that maybe people didn't think you were going to succeed in, or people just didn't feel like you were going to amount to anything. So this is why um your whole life, okay, Paul, number one, there's just not one thing that's getting attention in your life. It's just your whole life, okay? Because remember, we have here the Six of Wands. This is like completion, success, okay? And then next to the Four of Wands, family, love, relationship, stability, home. It's like your life is a movie and everyone's watching it. Your life is a movie and they're just part of it, okay? It's a lot that's been discussed that you don't even know about. Your family or even people around you or people from your past can speak about you like a celebrity. Even if you feel like, no, that's no way. Yes, it is. Pound number one. I got a heavy Leo for this group. There's no running away from being talked about from this group. It's inevitable for you not to be talked about here. This is the group that people are always going to say something. They're gonna assume something. They're gonna want to be curious, ask questions. Okay, but why? Why? Hold on, let me turn off this candle. But why is my pal's why is this part of my pal's life getting so much attention? The Emperor. Because there's a lot that people cannot see. People don't get to see your struggles. People don't get to see how you have to move mountains to get to where you are or where you're going. So it's like people just see you and this perfect side, but they don't get to see like the hard work or what you really have to do to get to one place or how many hours you're putting into your work or your job or your craft. People don't get to see that. People don't get to see you struggle or cry or have anxiety or even ask others for help. People don't see that. And so this is why people always assume with the King of Cups and the Star that you are just an example for everyone. You're just someone that's very interesting, someone that's intelligent, creative, and the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody put together, somebody well off. All right. Listen, babe. They either hate you or love you in this group. They either envy or they're inspired. Okay, pile number 1. That's this group. I don't know if anybody's gonna take that lightly. Someone in this group, someone passed away here in this group. It's like a father figure, a uncle, grandpa. They had like a really long beard. Something about like really long facial hair. That's the only thing that I'm getting here, but they're saying hi. What's up? They're saying hello. People just know you're going somewhere. I think that maybe in the beginning you were always like the odd one out until you started to become the only one or the number one or like number one most talked about or number one most aspired to be like. Okay. This group is giving, people could have never believed in you. People could have put you down. But I think it's the same people that maybe once doubted you that are now like clapping behind the scenes or even like just becoming fans or even rooting for you. I think your life is getting so much attention because you kind of did everything on your own or you made it seem that way. And also there's like something about you that radiates confidence. I don't think this is the pal that people can easily put you down. Like you've been through it already. But this is a very you bark and you bite, all right? So last couple of cards on why is this part of your life getting so much attention? 3 more cards. Again, you just make things happen in your life and people just get to see it with the Page of Wands. People just get to see it while, you're manifesting your dream life, while you're juggling being a mom, being a father, working on your goals, working on your dreams, paying your bills, and not asking nobody for a damn favor. You know what I mean? And this is why people like have so much attention on, they want to give so much attention to your life and your career. Because they want to figure out how are you doing it. It's a lot of questions in this group as much as assumptions. But also a lot of like, if they could do it, I can do it. So just know, pile number 1, that overall you're doing a good job. If you're inspiring others while becoming the best version of yourself, that's like the best thing ever. So that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 2 with the Palo Santo, let's find out what about your life is getting so much attention and why. What about my pal's life? And off the bat, I'm getting Aries energy, fire energy, Libra, Capricorn. Woman holding a coin. The sun, the world. Your money is being the most attention thing ever. People are wondering, how can you afford the lifestyle that you live? People don't understand how you can afford the lifestyle you live, or how can you look the way you look. I think the looks is also coming in here with the world next to the contract. I think this is the best you've ever looked. And maybe you feel like there's more changes that you have to do to your physical looks. But pile number two, all attention is on your looks and how youthful you look for your age. I don't know why that keeps coming up. Youthful for the age, young, rejuvenated. Okay, I don't know if it's the fillers. I don't know what it is with you. But someone here is looking very young, very youthful. People are wondering how you get to live your best life without a job. I don't know why no job is coming in here. Maybe some of you guys are creatives or you work from home and people don't really consider it a job. And listen, trust me, I know what that means. Okay. Some people here are wondering, what, like, how is this person able to afford these luxuries? How is this person able to afford to go out every weekend or travel so much or just live off of whatever they're making? That's insane. So pile number two, I guess that what's what's getting more attention in your life is definitely your money and your looks. Um, yeah, a lot of people are pocket watching, and I wouldn't be surprised because I did get envy at the end of the deck. Okay, so somebody here could be 20, 29, 21, 24, or even 42. Let's see here. What about my pal's life is getting so much attention right now? Um, so pile number two, what also could be having a lot of attention right now is the relationship that you have. I don't know, maybe this relationship didn't start off in a good place. I heard we fell in love in a hopeless place. Like, I feel like, I don't know why this is coming up, but like maybe people confuse you to be like the player type or like someone that will get bored easily in relationships and like move on, or like even a cheater. And I think that people are really, really putting attention on this long lasting relationship that you've had. Someone here has had like a really stable and long term relationship, and people really doubted it from the beginning. Also, I get here like the past. People are putting a lot of attention on the past because I feel like your present moment is too good to be true. Someone here could have been a sex worker. Someone here could have been someone that lived a fast life, or someone that partook in like exotic dancing, or even someone that was known to be um even infertile. I don't know why that's coming up. Um your present life is like nothing that your past life could have, like, anybody in your past could have never figured that this was going to be your present in a million years. Okay? I heard crime. I heard like rough, rough upbringings, drug use, unhealthy ways. Okay? So if none of that resonate, unhealthy ways, all right? A lot of emphasis on the past, childhood, and even like the looks again. Like people would expect you to be washed out by that, like by now, like washed out. But it's like you look better than you did years ago. The past could have been very relevant for this group. And I know, like, why are people giving attention to my past? Because when people see you elevate in a certain manner that they can no longer pull apart or describe or, like, you know what I mean? Like, figure out, they will always use the past to make their egos feel better or make them feel better about, you. Okay? Someone that could have thought about you in horrible ways back then, now they see you doing your best. It could probably hurt their own ego in the way where, look how this person started off and now they're better than me. Well, at least I didn't do this in the past. You know what I mean? Like, it's that energy. Or, like, at least I wasn't this in the past. Um, it's the emphasis on the past. But what this shows me, pile number 2, is that you are doing way better than people expected you to be. And this is where the attention is going. The past, the body, the face, the features, and the money. I just feel like there's something that feels like it could have never been accomplished here, whether it was success, financial success, a relationship, a successful relationship, confidence, you know, something here was like unattainable for this group, or like people didn't think it would ever happen. I think your present day now has a lot of people with their mouths open. I think people placed you in a category and they felt like you were never going to leave that category in their life or in their head. The broken heart keeps coming up to me. Um, the attention could be on things that probably broke your heart or on the fact that you've broken hearts before. Pile number 2, and I wouldn't be surprised, okay, if someone like you has broken hearts in the past. At the end of the deck, I have financial constraints. But, it's giving more like, let's pay attention to what they don't have, or what they can't have, or what they don't have. You know what I mean? It's like you have everything, but no, you're missing this. It's like, maybe you felt like you could never be enough for the people around you. You can never be enough for, just society in general. Like once you accomplish this, it's like, well, you don't have this, you know? And then once you have that, it's like, well, you don't have this now. You know what I mean? It's like that type of energy. Let's see here. Why is this part of my pal's life getting so much attention? Why is this part of my pal's life getting so much attention? Someone here could have grown up with an abusive father or no father figure. I'm getting a disappearance of the father here. But if this doesn't resonate, it's fine. Let's see here. I think the attention is going on your life because maybe you're spiritual. Maybe you're spiritual and people could blame a lot of your successes on witchcraft, deceitfulness, devil work, people could blame things on that, and maybe that's why there's a lot of attention because, guys, this transformation, this like present day moment is like jaw breaking for some people. It's it's like really, really like not real. There's a lot of angel energy here. Um, Intuition as well. You could have been right about a lot of things in your life or maybe in the people around you. I think attention is on those parts of your life because you seem happy. Because you're happy. You don't look sad, depressed, or worried. I feel like you're the person that could walk in a room and smile at even, the people that hurt you the most. You're just someone that's vibrant. You have a really high vibrational energy. I feel like you've let go of the past and what people once thought about you. It's like it no longer exists. We have her deceit and also strategy was next to deceit. But yeah, like, because people feel like, there has to be something. There has to be a deceitful energy here. There has to be a sugar daddy behind the scenes. There has to be some sort of spell. There has to be some sort of like something we don't know about that's really happening behind the scenes. Maybe they're not doing the most pleasant things still, It's like your life can't be that perfect. Your life can't be coming together that well, okay? Like there has to be something. Feathers could be very important for you guys, or even coins. Let me pick up more cards because, let's see here. Why is this part of my pal's life getting so much attention? Yeah, you have demonstrated a lot of strength. We have here Archangel Uriel in reverse, Storm Warming in reverse, Angel of Strength upright. And through it all, you're still humble. Through it all, you're still the same person. Okay, just someone with like maybe more boundaries or even more successful or more put together, more confident. You're like the same person, but with a better attitude, with a better perspective. And, you know, that part of your life, like your finances, could be what's, people are having more attention because maybe you grew up in poverty. Maybe you didn't have it like that. Maybe there was nobody stable in your life. Or, you people felt like you weren't going to be stable, like you were going to be always like a silver spoon kid. That's for some, not all. And like you did it for yourself. You became who you wanted to become. You didn't follow anybody's footprints. You made your own path. That's what I heard. And you've demonstrated a lot of strength and a lot of like I forgot that word. But like you have just put yourself up on a higher ladder. I think that a lot of people did not expect that. Maybe people felt like you were always going to be a pushover or someone that anybody can take advantage of. But if you demonstrated that, that's not you. But yeah, that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for my viewers that picked pile number 3, let's find out what about your life is getting so much attention and why. And I heard only child, child of 4, or child of 2. I'm getting the color blue, like a marine color blue, snow, and something about Wednesdays. I don't know what about Wednesdays. So let's find out here. What about my pal number 3s? What about my pal's life? It's getting so much attention. Let's go. Oh, this took a turn. This took a turn. Listen, What's getting the most attention right now about your energy, or no, what's getting more attention on your about? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. This is such a tongue twister, but it's just so funny to me right now what I just saw. Is your attitude. Listen. Don't leave yet. Don't leave. Like, girl, don't start with it. Listen. Your attitude is what's getting the most attention right now in your life. People did not expect you to be this cold, this greedy, this distant, this hostile. I'm like, I don't have any words. Okay? There was a big transformation here when it comes to the attitude. I heard people still waiting for you to reach back out. There could be people that you haven't talked to in years that are still waiting for you to reach out to them. Could have been years. Okay, pound three. Um, I heard distant, cold, you know, like this is who you really are. Or is this someone new with the transformation? I think the reason why your attitude is such a, you know, is the main attention right now is because you showed people the truth about themselves with your distance or your truth. I think you stopped trying to fix and you just fixed yourself. You stopped trying to fix everyone around you. And how can you make these people perfect in your mind or in your head? Okay, because that's what usually happens when we can't, ourselves, just realize that it's just it's not there. Wherever we're at, it's not it. Okay, so instead we make excuses for it. Okay, you stop that. You stop making excuses for it. So overall, we got loyalty in reverse, like unloyal, revelations in reverse, things that they cannot see, which is like your feelings, your attitude. They can't see how you really feel or where this attitude is coming from. But I don't know who this is for. It could have been even coworkers. This is coworkers, family, friends from the past, people from the past. Doesn't matter. I think that most attention right now is coming because of your attitude. You're coming across like a grudge holder. You probably came from people or family that would like really disrespect each other and then just the next day act like it never really happened. And I think you opened your eyes about it. You opened your eyes about some sort of disrespect. And I feel like your reaction or the way you've been moving about things or the way you've been acting is like the main attention here. There still is some kind hearts here. There is a kind hearted person here still. You just felt like you needed to put it away though. Because that kind heart wasn't really doing anything for you. It was like it was making it worse for you. I think you still are caring. I just feel like you definitely have a more distant attitude. I'm gonna get more into these cards because, listen, let's see. What about my pal's life is getting so much attention? What about my pal's life is getting so much attention? Oh my god, and then the Snow Queen. Like, that's crazy. Didn't I say snow beforehand? Oh my God. We got the princess who never smiled. Battle. This is healing. Then we have Tamlin, battle. Yo, this is crazy. Intimacy in reverse. Expectations in reverse. And understanding. Yeah. Yeah. I think there was a transformation with the attitude, the way you maneuvered, the way you treated the others around you. I sense some loneliness here. I sense someone in despair, lonely, but at peace. And maybe you're in that point in your life where you feel a lot of guilt for picking yourself or choosing yourself. You have become more calmer, more patient, more soft spoken. I think something about you became less intimate with others that you knew. And you stopped expecting others to treat you the same way you treat them. It's like you're not expecting anything from others. It's like something about your energy is like ready to go to war, but in the most peaceful way possible. Whether it's removing yourself, your silence. This is someone going through like some deep growth, some personal growth here. I sense someone that was like very anxious or like felt anxious all the time. Always waiting for the next explosion. I don't know why that came up. I heard somebody here doesn't live in America. I don't know why I heard that. Someone here is not from America. Something about you is like you have like a smaller attention span, especially for negativity. But you got your guns ready for the next person that wants to try you. And the way you're doing it is with intimacy in reverse. You're not really letting them in. I think you were someone that would also put things under the rug. Let shit hurt you. But it was till then that the shit kept piling up under the rug. That kind of made you trip on it. You know, something about you couldn't keep having a blind eye to the things going on around you. You had to see it clearly. And now that you see it clearly, it's easier for you to remove yourself or easier for you to see things for what they are and accept those around you for who they are. A lot of things from your past or like that you grew up with, it's just not interesting to you anymore. Whether it's yelling, um, unnecessary arguments, being impatient, having fearful thoughts, a negative mindset, a judgy critic type of like energy. Let's see here. Why is this part of my pal's life getting so much attention? Why this part of my pal's life is getting so much attention? Because people felt sacrificed. We have here the Little Mermaid. Remember how she sacrificed her voice for the life that she wanted? You probably sacrificed yourself from trying to be right or trying to be who you really are. And also, not only that, the reason why it's getting so much attention is because people around you think you're holding on to secrets or secret grudges or like things that you don't want to tell them. We have here theft or duty. Yeah, in reverse. Somebody here feels like you're stealing something from them. Whether it's like the right to know your business, the right to, control your life, or the right to be in your life. Like you stole that from somebody. You took that away from someone. And this is why this is getting so much attention, because this is not like you, or this is what they didn't think was like you. And I think it's bringing up those emotions that they feel like you're holding on to secrets, or like you have some secrets that you are hiding from everyone or even the world, or you got like some sort of like secret agenda or vendetta. But something about this was in the way of your growth. And this could even be like a toxic relationship we're talking about. But the attention here is on your attitude, because something about your attitude um, is making someone feel very empty right now. Or a group of people very empty right now. I think you're like guarding your heart. Like you put your heart in a cage. You're still kind, you're still lovable, but it's not all of you. It's part of you. And these people know that. And I think that the most beautiful part about being in your life is getting to see how beautiful, or what kind of beautiful person you are inside. There's a lot of sad faces here. You could have felt sad. Somebody, people could have made you feel sad. You could have been sad. You could have been coming from a very depressive moment. In the rocks of choosing yourself or being alone. I think you made the right decision, even if you felt like some joy was taken away from your life. I think you took back what was yours, and that was your energy. And if it wasn't appreciated, that's not your fault. I think you gave your all, and whatever people, places, family, whatever didn't really appreciate it, they lost out on it. And now it's the time that they're finding out about it. But it's something like a responsibility. I think you're more quieter now. I think you keep more things to yourself. And I genuinely feel like it hurts you though. But it did hurt more when you showed yourself and it wasn't appreciated. Let's see the last couple of messages though. Why this part of my pal's life is getting the most attention. We have here balance upright. Because people are seeing how they were the problem in your life. They're seeing, even if you have this sadness within you, even if you feel like, days have been gloomy, there's still a peace that is unrecognizable here. And I feel like people are understanding that maybe they were the problem in your life. Because everything seems like it's falling into place. Then we have your understanding in reverse, because many don't understand this attitude, but that's because they don't understand their own faults, their own lack of. Okay, then we have here gifts. seeing the universe gift you with more peace in your life, with more strategies, with more career advancements, with more glow ups, and, just more of the things that you want. I also feel like people are putting attention to your attitude because you yourself was a gift in their life. You yourself were someone in their life that added. Okay, you were more of an asset than a liability in their lives. Okay, but it was too late when they recognized that. So that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.